Hello, let's play Connections for Friday, August 7th. But first, we reveal two dad jokes of the day and this day in history. So, this was for Friday, July 31st. When are holes beautiful? When they're gorgeous. Gorgeous? Right, you got to pronounce it a certain way. All right, and this is for the weekend of Saturday the 1st and Sunday the 2nd. Why is the barn so noisy? Because the cows have horns, obviously. All right, and I'm hoping these aren't super long. Okay, this one's not bad. What do you think happened on July 31st, 1790? Samuel Hopkins receives first U.S. patent. On July 31st, 1790, Samuel Hopkins of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, received the first U.S. patent for an improvement in the making of potash and pearl ash by a new apparatus and process for fertilizer. On April 10, 1790, President George Washington had signed a bill that began the development of the American patent system, which would give rights to inventors for their creations. President Washington, Attorney General Edmund Randolph, and Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson all signed the first patent. All right, and what do you think happened on August 1st, 2003? The social media platform MySpace is launched. On August 1st, 2003, Tom Anderson and the other members of the marketing firm from eUniverse launched the social media platform called MySpace. MySpace was known for its customizable profile features, ease of posting, and networking through friends lists. In 2005, News Corporation bought the parent company of MySpace for $580 million. Despite rebranding the social media platform after Facebook's emergence as the largest social networking site, MySpace was sold to Specific Media and Justin Timberlake in 2011 for $35 million. Yeah, downfall of MySpace. All right, and I'd like to thank Captain Crunch 1975 for starting a new month. Thank you for your continued support. All right, well, let's play Connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Jackpot, Motor, Snow, Jar, Wick, Sunday, Rambo, Buttons, Tomatillo, Shaft, Wax, Buckyball, Liquid Nitrogen, Fragrance, Cables, and Refrigerator. I don't know, like Sunday is like a ice cream sundae. Are these things that are cold, like a sundae and liquid nitrogen and snow, and a refrigerator is cold inside? Maybe. All right, let's circle that as, I don't know. It is a things that, but I don't know. It could even be yellow. I saw it pretty quickly. But it could also be blue because it's a things that. So we'll see what the other ones end up being, but I'll start with yellow. Tomatillo. I know it's some kind of dish, right? Can't remember exactly what it is. Does it have to do with tomatoes, or does that just seem like it from the name? Fragrance. Buckyball. What's Buckyball? I feel like I've heard of Buckyball, but I don't know what it actually is. Wax. Shaft could be Shaft and Rambo are both just kind of male hero leads. John Wick. Who's the last one? I'm not recognizing the last one, and I don't know if that's. There's Jon Snow. Maybe male leads, Rambo, Shaft, Wick, because John Wick is. I was gonna say these are. Oh no, Shaft was 70s, Rambo was 80s, right? I think, unless Shaft was 80s, but Wick is much newer. Wax. Okay, I'm gonna circle these as like, I don't know. I'm gonna make it blue because it's actor names, right? Or not actor names, but character names. But I don't know what the other one is. I can't. I'm not recognizing it. Shoot. Any of these could be a name then. Well, Jackpot probably not. Jackpot. What goes with Jackpot? Are we using just Jack or just Pot? I don't know why. Motor sports, motor engine, motor. I'm thinking we're describing a mechanism. You've got a motor and you've got cables and you've got buttons. I don't know what the other one is, but I'm going to mark this green as a category. I guess we still have to find purple. They've been so inconsistent about having like a true purple that it's been tough, actually. But what are we doing with like fragrance? Fragrance is not a male lead. Fragrance is not part of a mechanism. And then I think yellow's done. So I don't know. Is Snow Jon Snow and yellow's wrong? I don't know. But what would go with fragrance? Maybe fragrance, wax, and jar? And buckyball? Is this some sort of like makeup or I don't know. What is a buckyball though? So so does that mean Tomatillo is actually is a character name? And then jackpot would be part of our mechanism? I don't know. None of these are like very purpley. So I'm gonna see if this actually locks in. Jar, wax, buckyball, fragrance, because I'm a little bit skeptical here. Actually, you know what? I'm most confident about this one, which means if it's wrong, I would like to know. Okay. Yeah, cold things. Okay, that was green anyway. And so now I would like to know if Tomatillo is a character name. No. That wasn't even one away. Okay. So I am wrong about this blue. Was it a rainbow herring? I bet with snow it was a rainbow herring. I should have thought about that. So I think we need to remove wick, shaft, and... Okay, so shaft is part of our mechanism. We've got a shaft, cables, buttons, and motor. And this is probably an elevator then? Let me clear out my parts of an elevator. Okay. Got it. Okay, so then we need to... I fell for the rainbow herring. I wasn't thinking. Rambo then. What goes with Rambo? Maybe there is an interesting purple going on here. We've got wick and wax and jar. So we just have a candle and fragrance. So this is candle related then. It suddenly makes so much sense now that I don't have the character names. Jackpot, Tomatillo, Rambo, and Buckyball. This is our purple. I mean, it starts with Jack, Tom, Ram, and Bucky or Buck. Are these starting with male names? I don't know. Starting with male animals. Oh, animals makes way more sense. So a buck, a jack. So buck is deer, I think. Jack is donkey. A ram is sheep. And a tom is a cat. Okay. Gotcha. As far as I remember. All right. Well, that was an interesting one. I haven't fallen for a rainbow herring in a long time. It wasn't in the top 2 rows. Let's look at the difficulty here. They're really changing up the meta. I think they watch my videos and go, we got to change the meta. He's getting it too easily. We have a horse head in a pot. Okay. 2.3 difficulty. 88%. We got a good number of people making one mistake, which might be the rainbow herring. I am not the only one who did this exact solve. I mean, obviously, if for perfect games you get much better ratios, but this uniqueness is kind of crazy considering what I locked in. All right, so yellow first, very very common to find the candle. Green first, also pretty common, which is what I did. The other two are about equal at not very common. People just aren't getting the male animal ones for second, and then ever. I mean, not many people lost today, but 3% got nothing, 3% got green, yellow, 2% got yellow, 2% got green. All right. So this is, these are all Johns, apparently. Are they? I know Jon Snow, John Wick. Jon Snow spelled Jon, though. But I mean, it wasn't a category anyway. Are Rambo and Shaft named John? I didn't actually know that. Let's see. Rambo first name. John James. Rambo's first and middle name is John James. So John James Rambo. Okay. And then we've got Shaft first name. John Shaft. All right. I did not know that. They're all Johns, although Jon Snow is Jon. Wick, shaft, wax, and fragrance. So candle parts the shaft of the candle. Makes some sense. Jackpot, Rambo, buttons, buckyball. No idea. This is probably just trying to figure that one out. 1% of people did the same as me here. Wick, Rambo, Tomatillo, and shaft. So it's like you've already locked in the one with snow, green, and you're like, what is the other character? Maybe Tomatillo. All right. And then 41% got yellow first, 21% green first, 12% did the Johns, 5% blue, 5% purple, and then a couple with shaft in for the candle. All right. Well, how'd you do?